Monica, this is a joke, right? No way you're being serious about this. Right?
That's serious. Why are you looking so nervous anyway? It's not even that bad.
Monica, this feels like a leap of faith.
Hey, that's a great idea. It helps to encourage teamwork and cooperation. And that's what we all want, right?
I don't see how...
There are a million other ways to do that instead of writing and sharing photos.
It's not as scary as it seems, guys. Think of it like a confidence-boosting exercise.
Say, Hori, this is much more than a simple confidence issue. Writing's truest form is writing to yourself. By sharing your work, you'll agree to showcasing the deepest reaches of your heart and exposing all of your insecurities. And I don't want that part of me exposed at all.
Like hell I'm doing this. I don't want any of you to know what I'm like.
Yeah, I can't get behind this either.
You too, Howie. I thought you'd agree.
Listen, I get where you're coming from, but do I look like a writer?
Oh no. But that doesn't mean you can't change with time. I'm pretty sure it's everyone else's first time doing something like this as well.
Well, no, I do poetry quite often, but it's not something that should be shared, especially for the public to see.
Oh, I see the problem. Well, don't worry. You don't have to write anything personal. Exactly. Just write something silly. Like, let me think. Got it. Maybe write something about breakfast. That sounds fun to write about. Just as long as it gets your gears turning.
Is that something you'd write about?
Now that you mention it, I think I'm gonna do just that. Well, maybe not exactly breakfast, but something kind of like that. You'll just have to see tomorrow. An exercise like this can also help us better our ability as writers. After all, a common principle of writing is being able to take criticism. As a group of like-minded individuals, we can utilize this to our advantage. Now I get it. Like Yuri said, it is a leap of faith. But I don't think of it like you absolutely have to write anything personal, okay? And it also helps our bonds together. After all, good friends always help each other out.
Fine, but if this goes south, I'm blaming you, Monica.
I guess I could give it a try. I'm still not sure. How harsh is everyone when it comes to criticism?
Don't know about the others, but I ain't holding back. So if there's any trash I see on that paper, it's on sight.
Yeah, I'm already not feeling this.
Natsuki, I'm tired of repeating myself constantly.
Why are you so stuck up for Hallie? Seriously, why?
I'm trying to make sure that our new member doesn't end up running away from your antics. I keep telling you to be nice toward others, but you never listen.
If I wanted to be mean to Hallie, I'd straight up tell him to go get lost. You want to be found to have molehills, so stop doing that for once.
How's it my fault if this is how you are? I'm trying to keep the peace, but you end up ruining it with your attitude. Can we please stop? Monica, you already know how Nazi acts when she's really being mean to others. She's just teasing Hallie.
I mean, is she really?
If she's not, at least I'll be there to bandage the wounds her words will give you.
Wow, thanks.
You know she's not gonna be super rough on you. It'll be okay, trust me. I told you the club wouldn't be bad, and you seem to enjoy it a lot. You have reason to trust me on this one.
You raise a good point. I let out a sigh I didn't know I was holding in. Alright, fine, I'll do it.
Thanks. If anything does go wrong, call me over. I'll put a stop to it.
Alright.
And that's everybody. Okay, everyone, we can call it a wrap for today and head home. Remember the assignment for tonight. If you forget, you'll face some consequences. I'm looking forward to seeing your writing styles. Especially yours, Allie. See you all tomorrow.
Everyone cleans up their food and reorganizes the room back to its original state. Well, Monica, thanks for putting all that totally needed pressure on me. She's going to be very disappointed. I can feel it. Alright, next time, no more impulsive decisions. Why am I thinking also negatively now? It's not like I had a bad day here or anything. I mean, yeah, poetry's going to suck, but aside from that, the day's been a lot better than anything from these past few years.
But tomorrow is where the real test begins. Although maybe, just maybe, they'll let me off the hook for mediocrity as long as I put effort in. Oh, Monica, what's up?
I need to talk to you.
What for?
Nothing much, just some club debriefing.
Is this another mandatory thing?
Unfortunately, but it's something we gotta do. Meet me in the hallway.
Why can't we do it in here?
Because there's a set amount of time we can be in here before the room is locked. It shouldn't matter much anyway. Will you be there?
Yeah, sure, just give me a few minutes to collect my things.
Gotcha. Make sure to take a left so you don't get lost.
Okay. Club debriefing? What else is there to talk about?
Hey, Ellie. Since you're here, you want to do that thing we used to do after school?
Walk back home from school together?
You know it.
Yeah, I will, but it won't be right this minute.
Why's that?
Monica needs me for some club debriefing. I don't know what else she would want to talk about, but I don't think I should keep her waiting.
That's mandatory. Lasky and Yuri got it too.
Yeah, I know that it's mandatory. Can you wait outside while I sort this out?
Of course. But don't forget the juicy deeds afterward.
I don't think it's going to be nearly as interesting as you're making it out to be. But okay, I'll tell you. I give her a quick wave before heading out the door and into the hallway. To the left. Well, go. Go there. Go. Ah, there she is. They still got the CG. There was nothing wrong with the CG, so I'm fine that it's here. Hey, Monica. I raise my hand to greet her. I could have swore I spoke clearly there. Did she just not hear me at all? Monica, I'm right here. You said you needed me for something.
Oh, you came.
Okay, what happened? She wasn't like this earlier. Her tone switch actually reminds me of Sayori a little bit. My chest tightens, but this isn't something I should be so nervous about, considering that I already know how to handle Sayori's sudden mood switches. Yeah, I mean, didn't you need me? If you have something to tell me, I'm all ears. Alright, she's definitely ignoring me now. Just what is on her mind? Monica!
Oh,
She shakes her head rapidly.
crap, I didn't mean to sound out that bad. Hopefully I didn't scare you or anything.
You didn't. What was that even about, anyway?
Just something I've been thinking about. Guess I got too carried away.
You could say that again. Hey, listen, if you, need anything, I'm here to hear you out. I might not be the best person for advice, but I like to think I'm decent at it. Well, not specifically me, but you get it.
I do. And it's nothing too serious. I do appreciate your thoughtfulness, though.
Are you sure it wasn't that serious? I've seen a look like yours before.
Ellie, listen, I don't want to hear it, okay? This isn't something anybody would want to hear. I'd appreciate it if you don't bring it up again and just drop it.
So it was serious.
Ellie, I said drop it. It's none of your business.
If it's affecting your mood, then I feel like it's not just my business, but the rest of the club's as a whole. You kept saying you were stressed when you told Natsuki off. Now, I might be a new student and a new club member, but I feel like my concern's valid, especially if it's affecting you.
What part of drop it don't you get, Hallie? I don't want to talk about it.
I need to drop the conversation here. What the hell was I thinking in pushing her like that? Fine. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Well, anyway, about club debriefing, here's what you need to know. There's like 3 rules.
List them.
Number 1 is put effort in. Don't half-bake any of the weekly assignments. Try and do your best. Even if it's garbage, we'll at least appreciate the thought.
The other two?
Number 2 is don't be afraid to speak up. You have an inquiry about this place. The ball's in your court. It's got to disagree with others or speak your opinion. And number 3 is be respectful, but I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah. Anything else?
What did you think of the club? Did I give off a good first impression?
Not as bad as I thought, honestly. And yeah, you gave off a good enough impression. Still dreading poetry writing, though.
Don't worry, we all are. But trust me, if it's to strengthen our bond as a club, then I must do what I feel is necessary. You understand, right?
Right. Am I the only one who kind of feels like your enthusiasm is forced? Even if that's true, I've learned my mistake when I tried questioning her about it. So, is that all?
Yep. I gotta get going now. Need to start chipping away at the homework and write the poem for tomorrow. I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. So you gonna go? Well. Alright, now to find Sayori. Where is she? Sayori. Are we waiting for, like, the walking noises? Hey, Sayori. Hope you found some entertainment by playing with your fingers.
Oh, I did. Don't worry. What's this?
Sayori entwines her middle and ring finger.
I can cross 2 fingers. Pretty cool, huh?
Very.
You seem a bit off. Did anything happen?
Kinda. It's a lot to take in.
What did you and Monica talk about?
Just debriefing the rules of the club and all that jazz. Nothing too weird.
Okay, so what's the problem then? Like I said, Yuri and Natsuki went through the same thing.
Well, you're not wrong about that, but
What?
something about how Monica acted, it seemed very off. Like, you know how you get when you enter an episode?
Yeah, this has something to do with that.
It felt like it. Monica seems to be in a world of her own. She had that one look you sometimes have, the one where you feel disconnected from everything around you.
I'm getting you now. So, like the emotionless face, right?
Yeah, kind of like that. But I'd consider it more wistful, if anything.
Wistful.
It's hard to explain, but I know it's not too dissimilar to what Sayori's looks like when she's going through an episode of her own. But still, it's kind of crazy to actually see somebody look so vulnerable. Especially if that girl is your very own club president. Does Monica have depression like Sayori? Or is it something else entirely? I know Monica told me to not be nosy about her business, but it's kind of hard not to be.
Where's the Holly? You read?
Huh? What?
You were spacing out there. You haven't explained what you meant by wistful.
Oh, right. Think about it like this. How many regrets do you have of the past?
Too many.
Okay. When you think about them, what are your facials?
Oh, well, they're usually dreary. Like, I don't want to think about such a thing, but it always comes back to me. So this is what you think about Nika looks like, right?
Exactly. Like she thought of something she didn't want to think about.
I see. Well, I wouldn't press her about it.
Yeah, I definitely learned my lesson there.
She told you off, too.
You're familiar with it?
It usually comes up every week. I don't know why she's gotta be so quiet and stubborn about her own problems. She's been like this for a while, and I'm kind of scared of what could happen if somebody actually ticks her off.
So we're walking on eggshells, basically. Great. Didn't you tell me she was a lot nicer than that?
She really is. The stress has just been eating at her these past few months.
Wait, this is going on for months?
I forgot to tell you about that too, didn't I? God damn it.
Oh no, it's okay, Sayori, I get it. We talked about this yesterday. Just remember that you don't need to hide anything from me. Capiche?
Capiche? Sorry for ruining the mood.
The mood was already ruined when I started talking about Monica.
You're right, you're right. Alright, guess it's time for us to part ways. You're gonna write a poem, right?
Nah, I'm just gonna hide in my otaku cave and do nothing all day. Maybe grab a microwavable dinner afterwards and play some games.
Don't make me come over there and force you to write.
Chill, I'm joking. I'll certainly write it. Don't expect it to be amazing, though.
First rule of the Literature Club, put effort into what you're doing. Even if it's garbage, if there's effort behind it, then it's fine.
You're right. Same spot tomorrow?
You know it.
Sighing, I continue onwards to my house, remembering I still have to do a few things. Namely, homework, my poem for tomorrow, and groceries.
This is harder than I thought. I have every intention to tell them about it soon, but I don't think I'm ready. What was I thinking, starting my own club? Especially when...
I guess that was Monica. Well, Tuesday, 19th of September, 6 days before the festival. There's a little heart on the eye in festival. That's so cute. Advance.
Hi again, Hallie. Glad to see you didn't fail on us today.
Right. Yeah, of course I wouldn't.
You seem a little bit off today. I assume you're still thinking about yesterday, right?
A little bit.
Don't think about it too much. Whatever happened, there wasn't supposed to be seen. It's in the past now. Let's set our focus on for today instead.
Oh, great. Poem sharing.
Relax, you'll be fine. It's gonna seem a bit, hard for you at first, given you're pretty inexperienced. But you'll learn the ropes soon enough.
That's the goal.
Let's see if you can achieve it. I have full faith in you. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this to you yesterday, but I need your phone number.
For what?
Literature club purposes. We have a group chat so we can keep in contact with each other even if we leave campus. Plus, we can get updates about whether we'll be at school or not, plan out after-school activities together, and the likes of that.
That's it?
Unfortunately, that would be a no. The memo got lost on everybody pretty quickly, especially Natsuki.
I bet Natsuki's the type of girl to post a bunch of memes.
You'd be right on the money. In hindsight, I should have known better than to expect her to abide by the rules.
Just gonna warn you beforehand that I'm not much better myself when it comes to memes.
Ah, jeez. Well, I guess that's gonna be another headache to deal with.
Do you actually care about a GC being used for its intended purpose? GC?
Not really, but if your memes are anything like Natsuki's, I just know we're gonna be in for a rough time.
Well, good thing is I believe I'm not as screwed as Natsuki, so they shouldn't be too bad.
That's a relief. But enough talking, hand me your phone.